Jumbo.
Guys, we are in Dar es Salaam right now, and our plan for the day is to go from here to an island called Zanzibar.
We haven't booked tickets yet, but the ferry office is just by the pier. So the plan is to head there and get ourselves some tickets.
We are planning to go in the 12 o'clock ferry, and right now it's around 10 o'clock. By the time we reach there, it will be 10:30, and we're hoping to get the tickets.
So our first order of business is to book a Bolt Bajaji.
Usually when we take the Boda or Bajaj on the road itself, we have to pay in cash. But if we book on Bolt, we are able to use our credit card. That's why we are doing this. And sometimes even this app gives a discount of 10% to 15%.
Uber also works here. Bit of a change in plan. You guys remember Khadija? Hello, Khadija.
Hello.
So Khadija has just found a friendly Arab neighbor who's offered to take us a little bit into town, and then we'll have to find a way. We've just gotten off at the main road of the city. This is heading down towards the pier.
Another 2 kilometers to the pier.
And here we can see the whole skyline of Dar es Salaam again. In our last vlog, if you didn't catch it, we are exploring the city center, and it's still so much fun to see all these big skyscrapers that we totally didn't expect to see.
Okay, drop down, man.
Yeah, thank
12
you.
started.
Yeah, we have.
12 started. Okay, tickets here and the passport. Tickets and the passport. Okay, show tickets and the passport. Ticket and the passport.
No hurry.
Okay. We just got 2 tickets from Azam Ferry. The ferry is at 12:30 and it's 11:10 now. The ferry ticket costs $35 per person for one way, but if you book a round trip, it's $65. That means you get a discount of $5. We booked a return ticket for 20 days later.
So we booked tickets for much later than we originally planned to come back, but they said that we can change it back to whatever day we want to return at no additional charge. It's such a busy pier. It's such a busy pier. There's so many people, and it's really crazy right now. There's another catch too. If you're a local resident, the ticket is only half the price. So if you're a foreigner, you're always paying twice as much, which is actually a big amount when you're paying something like $35 per ticket per way.
We just got through security check. Now we're going to go on. So we finally got a seat here at the ferry. It looks so busy. There are so many people, and it's still half an hour for the ferry to even come here.
And we figured we'd talk to you about a little subject we haven't really talked about before. This actually comes because somebody emailed us very recently asking us about our insurance situation and how we prepare like for safety and for health, etc. And ever since we left home to travel full time in May 2022, we've always got insurance to cover us for our journeys. Whether it is for season 1, 2, all these countries, we've always got it. And even now here in Africa, we decided to get insurance before leaving home.
We feel that having an insurance is really important because while traveling, anything can happen. Like for example, today we'll be on this ferry for 3 hours. Anything can happen on the sea. If you're flying, you might lose your luggage, your flight might get delayed, your passport might get stolen. And while traveling, you eat at so many random restaurants. You can fall sick anytime.
Yeah, that's true. And with our kind of exposure to street food and we're not eating in the healthiest places at times, we're really concerned about what would happen. And of course, medical care is not cheap, especially outside your home country, because your traditional insurance won't cover such things. So that's why we have to prepare. And for that, here's a very good recommendation that we have, which is SafetyWing's travel medical insurance. So in this insurance, you get coverage across a number of things, both for your health and medical care, as well as for travel related accidents, but any unforeseen circumstances. A travel medical insurance from SafetyWing typically covers a number of things, like if you lose your passport, if you lose your baggage, if something gets stolen from you, if you miss a flight, or maybe if you have some kind of an emergency back home because of which you have to rush back. All of these situations can influence your energy, time, as well as money. So SafetyWing's travel medical insurance policy has a number of inclusions that will take care of this. Here's a link to their website where you can read more about what's included in their policy coverage, so that you get an idea of how to take care of situations.
One thing I really liked about them is that you can buy this insurance policy even when you're traveling, like when you're not in your home country. And when you reach out to their customer service, you can actually talk to a human. It's not a bot responding there.
That's true. And the most incredible part of this is, with our budget of traveling on $30 a day, this travel medical insurance policy comes out to less than a few dollars per day, which means it very comfortably fits into our budget as well.
Remember in Laos and Philippines how we were jumping off of waterfalls, swimming with the whale sharks, and we do so many of these adventure activities, especially while traveling. This insurance policy covers those as well.
So we've also added a link to the SafetyWing website, so you can check out more about pricing, about inclusions and terms. That should hopefully help you.
Now we're going to Zanzibar. We just got some snacks with the ferry. This is cassava chips and this is banana chips. 1,000, 1,000. We paid 66 rupees.
2,000 shilling for snacks for shish.
But I need apples. Let's go find them. I just ran out and got some healthy snacks too. We got 2 bananas and 3 apples. And together it was 3,000 shilling. Around 100 rupees.
Here it is. Asante. Oh, Ferry.
It looks so funky. Look at that.
Thank you.
Asante. And now boarding the ferry.
Economy class, just over there. Economy class.
Asante.
Jamani.
So they gave us this immigration card for Zanzibar. We'll have to fill it in before we reach there. So when you enter Zanzibar and when you come out, they will stamp your passport, which we're excited for.
So Zanzibar used to be its own territory before, and it was a part of the Omani Empire. Even though Zanzibar joined mainland Tanzania and became part of what is today seen as Tanzania, the country, they still have a lot of separate rules. And one of the things is a separate constitution in itself. At least this is what we heard a few locals say. So maybe once we get there, we will learn a little bit more about it. And we're quite curious to see how an arrangement like this works. But The first example of it is this immigration card. You'd never expect to fill out a domestic arrival card or a domestic immigration card in any country, right? So this is new.
Banana chips.
I like how they've added some chili.
We are here in the sea, the ocean, basically getting out of this outside to the big ocean, to Zanzibar.
How much for the cassava chips? We got tuna.
So inside this boat, you actually have a full-fledged cafeteria. Whoa. And there's a whole luggage rack here for those who have really big bags.
My bag is right here.
And then you also get two sections of seating. One is the business class, which is the ticket we got, but we didn't realize it was a whole other section.
I think the economy class was sold out, and then for the same price they gave us a business class ticket. We shouldn't have seen before so that we could have
Yeah.
sat behind.
But
It's less bumpy here.
so now we're in the business class section, and this is what it looks like. It's just a bit wider, the seats, and I think they get a table also in between for those who are in two facing rows.
It's like an airplane seat.
But I think our seat in the front in the economy class is also perfectly fine because we have a good view from there. For those who get seasick, I think it's much better to sit further behind on the boat.
Also a section of seats outside on the deck where you can sit and enjoy the view.
Welcome to Zanzibar.
Oh my god, it was freezing inside the ship and now it's hot.
Watercolor so blue. We have immigration to do now.
Stamping the passport.
So we just got through immigration. So when you're entering Zanzibar, they actually stamp you in another time. So we had filled up a little form. We gave the form and they punched a little stamp right next to our Tanzanian entry stamp. So now we're just exiting the immigration office. This is where you also collect your baggage.
It's very busy here.
And it smells like fish. Let's go. Now step into
Karibuni Afrika. Izia.
Okay, sister, hold this.
Ile
It's good, it's yes. Wow.
4%.
So we have got Zanzibari mix again. It's gram flour soup, and then inside it they put some bhajia, potato bhajia, and some pakoras and some onions. Super spicy.
This
Brother.
goes straight to bloopers.
Brother, do you know that this is the second time to lose your ticket?
Hey, I gave it, bro. I don't have it yet.
Every single time.
I don't have it. It's not.
Every time you say this.
Sister. No, there is no problem.